Hey, what is up, guys? Today we have a very good replay from an M41 Bulldog player, T1222. Now, he's a clan member of the Wolverines clan, and definitely one of the better gameplays that I've seen, quite firsthand, because you can see that I'm actually in my Type 62 right here. Just a random pub game that he just went off in this American Tier 7 light tank, and pretty much just wreaked havoc on the enemy team. Now I had a decent game, nothing up to par in terms of what he did, but I definitely was able to message him after game, and luckily he had his replays turned on, so we were able to capture the gameplay and pretty much showcase it here. Now he obviously did notice that I was in my Type 62, and, called me out. He's like, "Hey, Tdacey, what's up?" Just love to get the fame, if you will, from these random players, because it definitely means a lot and encourages my World of Tanks career, if you will. So let's go ahead and start this game. Now, if you're wondering why the M41 Bulldog is being played as much as it is on these servers, is because it really is one of the better Tier 7 tanks in the game. Now, if you compare it to the T71, it's nothing as maneuverable, but it does go faster in a straight line, and it's pretty much one of the best sniping light tanks in the game that I have ever come across. I have a few gameplays on my channel from various players, including myself there too. Now, if you look at his loadout, he does carry, let's see, this 10-round clip, which I guess they changed it. I don't really actually know, but it has APCR as a standard round, and he has 2 clips of heat and 1 of HE. I don't really recommend carrying HE in this tank, but against other scouts, and if you get a fail tune such as this and the M881, you can definitely load that up and wreak havoc. So you can see that we are all pretty much planning to support on this eastern flank, the 0 line, really defend as much as we can. Now, it would be really cool to have my perspective from my replay, but unfortunately I did not have it, and I didn't have them turned on because of this new computer. I had to enable that. So he's perching up in this nice, really nice position actually, to get a few lights up here. I kind of come around and get shot a few times. I don't know if you can see, I'm right there. I pretty much get into a position just to scout for him and the C25 and all these other mediums that are coming up. You can see I get shot by that Bulldog. I call out for help because I did get spotted, just to let everyone know. And you can see here he is just going off, and oh my god, that Bulldog's already dead. So I mean, decent trade. I took some of my HP. He didn't take any, but let's get back to pretty much T1222's perspective here. So he already had one shot in, and pretty much we were able to destroy their Bulldog and counter scout him out of the way right away. So he takes more of the initiative approach and comes up here. There are a few people down by the bridge that are unlit, and you can see here that he's going to take a few auto-aim shots on this T71, get one in there. He's able to dodge his T69 and Tiger 6 over there. Now he's just going to go in and unload his clips. Now we're able to take a few damage here because this Bulldog does have quite a lot of HP as a Tier 7, and he takes out the T71 and bounce on him as we are now just taking shots. Now that's the one thing about this Bulldog, is it has a 10-round clip, so that's almost like 1,500 damage in one clip that you can just shell out and disperse between tanks that don't have as much HP. So you would think that that other guy T20 is completely kills E25, and then the E25's dead carcass pushes him off the hill and just completely wrecks him. So that's fun to watch there. Now as we clip, this thing only takes around like 22 seconds to reload, I think, with just 100% crew. So we're going to chill out for a little bit and just let things play on. Now the funny thing about the Bulldog is it's a very nice scout where it does have good camo value. So he can technically sit up here unspotted. Now he's going to get spotted here most likely. Apparently he didn't, so that means he's a good crew. And we're going to be able to take shots on this ISU. M4, the new M4 tank that came out with the 105 gets the kill as our Tiger is destroyed. VK is also destroyed. And now we are taking hits pretty much on the western flank. So here you can see that he's got some good camo. He's not lit yet. Going to kill this fail tune guy. Track him in the open. Take his kill. As we're pretty much up to like 2,000 damage by now. I don't have any of my mods installed. Oh wow, ammo rack, okay. So that's another 700 damage for you there, as we're trying to get the gun depression on this T69. We do know there are a few tanks up on the north side, but they're out of view range and draw range, so we can pretty much shell out this T69 right in the butt. So you can see me that I'm pretty much taking the initiative and coming around on the T69 as he was looking at me as I'm all the way over in the Type 62 as now he focuses back. And T1222 is able to get 4 kills and pretty much completely wreck that Tiger in T69 with the 1 ammo rack on the other guy. So the game's pretty much in turn over by now as we're starting to clip almost halfway there and gonna go scout at artillery. You can see that there is a SU over there with the derp cannon. Not really too concerned about him. He's not going to hit us at this range as our team is swarming their base. So just very dynamic gameplay by him right here as he's pretty much getting around this M12, making sure that he out-traverses him. As we are reloaded, and T20 takes the kill, but there were a few close calls with T1222 as, you know, he could have gotten Top Gun if he really, you know, was able to reload or get better maneuverability and gun depression to hit certain tanks. But you can see here he's kind of showing out on the SU, having a little bit of trouble. APCR rounds aren't the best at range, as we were able to take the last shot into him, get a low roll, but once again, if he got a good roll, he would have more kills. And obviously, you know, this game is really better than it really shows on stats because just his ways of going around and pretty much leading our push and shelling out most of the damage because he's an auto loader really are just, you know, great gameplay, maneuverability, tactics, positioning, all that stuff showcased in this video. So I pretty much YOLO at this Karn, trying to get the artillery wanted to kill him at the D28, so I'm taking his attention. I'm trying to track him as we are almost up and reloaded, as Cromwell just completely runs into him and kills himself. So there's 5 kills, and if you really think about it, he could have got Radley Walters if he got better RNG and stuff. So there's a T28. I am, oh my god, oh, he just misses. So I'm pretty much tag teaming with T1222 here, trying to use these dead carcasses as some cover as he has way more HP so he can get up into him and shoot this T28. I don't know if he gets this kill. I actually don't think he does. He has 8 shells left in this clip of APCR, and he's pretty much just going to play it safe as T28 is a very, you know, whopping heavily armored tank. As we're trying to get a few shots here, getting that traverse, shoot him in the butt, shoot him in the drive wheel, and the Centurion takes him. So once again, almost if he held his shot, he could have had 6 kills, but just a very good team player by this guy. Now, you know, he obviously called out the Centurion there because he did take his Top Gun, but in turn, just a very good game by T1222. Definitely so happy that I was able to message him after the game that he was chill about it and pretty much gave me the replay right on the spot. You know, he uploaded it to Watt Replays, and we'll have that next for you guys. So once again, very good play by him. Shout out goes to him. Definitely one of the better M41 Walker Bulldog games that I've seen in a while. Definitely a very capable tank in the hands of a good tanker like him. So we'll have the after battle reports next, and stay tuned. Alright, so up with these after battle reports, let's get them done. We got, you know, here we go, victory, almost 40,000 credits. He did use APCR, which is a standard, but it's quite expensive on these heavier upper tier tanks. 4,539 XP with premium on the ×3 per the day. Ace tanker, bruiser, demolition expert, fighter, fire for effect, Confederate, high caliber, and tank sniper. You can see, oh my god, all the people he damaged here. So we're able to damage, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 people out of the 15 people on the enemy team. So that's just enough spreading of damage you can see from the 10 rounds in each clip from T1222 here. So the Walker Bulldog, definitely a great tank. His shot count was, let's see, 33 hit, 26 pen, 32 direct hits. So 33 fired and 26 pen. That's just a great ratio, using that autoloader to its great effectiveness. A lot of distance traveled. Not much assistance damage of 607. Most of that's from tracking. And here we look. 4,081 damage standard. Just, oh my god, that's ridiculous, especially from a lower tiered, well, not lower tiered, but, you know, scout tank in general. That's just ridiculous. A lot of sniping damage, a little bit over a 4th on that. In terms of net credits, he made 27,414. A lot of XP, as you can see here. If we go to team score, he's right on top with massive amounts of damage. 1,513 base XP is just ridiculous. That's obviously going to be for the ace tanker there. One of the better team plays and just awesome M41 gameplay that I've seen in a while. If we look at myself, I didn't really do that well. You know, 1,036 damage. That's just standard. Probably blue win 8 for the day on this Type 62. I got a few weird medals. Not really sure what Hand of God is. A lot of people got Fire for Effect Bruiser on the D20. So in terms of actual team damage spread, you can see get 2 people with 0 damage. Lower end damage by the higher tier tanks really doesn't make sense, but pubs are going to be pubs. And a lot of the good damage from the upper players on our team. So pretty much all in all, just a very good gameplay by T1222. Very dynamic gameplay. Just pretty much showcased all the good terms of the M41 Bulldog with its speed, its ability to circle a few tanks, snipe at range, spot a few people. Really just be an assistance to the team in a great way. So that's pretty much it from me, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna have the OI experimental tier 5 Japanese heavy tank review out soon for you guys, as I'm gonna go up that line as quickly as I can. With the free XP, 35% for this Thanksgiving weekend is definitely gonna be a lot for me to convert of XP. I had over 2.5 million convertible XP, so I'm definitely gonna probably make the video and free XP in the next tank, as I pretty much am just showered in convertible XP, and I have enough money to spend gold on it and unlock all the modules right away. So I won't do that for higher tier tanks, but just for the sake of videos, I will free XP a few things. So yep, that's it for me, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe really helps out my channel, helps with those giveaways, and just definitely helps me out with everything there. So yep, happy tanking, and see you next time.